In April 2022, I started a thing called the Yokai Watch Fan Directs. The Yokai Watch Fan Direct was intended to be a parody Nintendo Direct to show off new Yokai Watch fan projects. This video did incredibly well compared to essentially everything else on my channel at the time. The video's quality, however, was not that good. I wasn't that good at editing, and at the time I didn't like my voice being in videos. However, people are looking forward to the next one, which is going to be in November. Funny enough, I actually switched over to being a Yokai Watch commentary YouTuber at this time, but with me still being known as the Fan Direct guy. The second Fan Direct was much larger in scope, being edited by 8-Pit and being translated into a few languages. The Yokai Watch Fan Directs were so successful that I announced that in 2023 there would be 3 Fan Directs: a February Mini Direct, a May Direct, and November Direct. There would have been an August Mini Direct, but I decided against it as up until then I was always busy in August. A few months passed and then the February Mini Direct came out to mixed feedback. A lot of people complained about the length, despite the fact that Mini was in the title, so this shot down the idea of making any more Mini Directs. From then on, Directs were only going to be normal size. So I went to write the script for the May Direct and I ran into a problem. You see, people weren't making enough fan projects. We could have done another mini, but I refused to and wanted to wait for enough projects. I even resorted to adding meme projects into Direct before scrapping that, so things were delayed. But we also expanded the team a bit so we could add Hebrew to the language list thanks to Komazura. So on July 20th, 2023, I announced that the Direct development resumed. But then things went bad again. Ultimately, most of the translators started to slow down on translating, which I get as we all have busy lives, and a lot of them still aren't done. But then in August 2023, the editor 8-Pit's PC broke, effectively delaying progress on even the English version that we finished first. So I hope that this clears up a lot of confusion about the state of the Fan Directs and the history of the Fan Directs. We also recently announced that the Directs will now be near the end of the year, more of like a fan project roundup thing so we can recap everything that came out in the year. So hopefully that clears up a lot of confusion about the state of the Fan Directs and the history of the Fan Directs. A few details were missing due to time constraints, but that's the overall idea. So just to recap and clarify a few things, Mini Directs are no longer a thing. May Directs are not tied to May-November release, and Directs will only come out near the end of the year.